Hello folks, and welcome back to True Stories with me, Sherry Leans. I hope you guys are having a safe and happy week and weekend, and today's story is going to be an update on our Turpin case. Now, I did have a chance to see the sentencing that happened Friday, and it was pretty profound to hear some of the words come from the children's mouths and not understanding why things are happening the way that they were, and it being completely out of their control. You did see that David and, well, Louise seemed to really tear up. David seemed to be a little bit choked up, but not too much. It almost appears as if the reality of what they have done has now finally sort of hit Louise. And tell me your thoughts. Did you get a chance to see the sentencing hearing? Did you get a chance to hear any of the kids' speech? Did you see David's and Louise's choking up? I mean, I'd love to know your thoughts. Please put that into the comment section. Now, as we were all sort of discussing was what severity of punishment were they going to get for this, and were they ever going to be eligible for parole to, come out of this later on. And it's thankfully, known that the judge has given them each they basically pled guilty to sort of one count on each child that was able to give them 25 years to life, and of course, consecutive sentences. They will be serving it one after the other. They're not going to be getting out of prison. It won't be something served, on good behavior. They'll get out early and proceed with their life. It looks as if they will never be able to be released, kind of thing. And by the time that they are able to be released, they're going to be so old, it's not really going to be pertinent as to them, reproducing more children. And I mean, I think that's what our biggest concern was, is that these folks are still fairly young and could go on to have more children, and the fact that they had so many was a concern for me personally. I wondered if they were ever going to be able to get out and start another family and do something to them perhaps, or not. So regardless, I'm happy to hear that they are going to serve a severe punishment for what has happened with their children. So they essentially pled guilty to one count of torture, 3 counts of willful child cruelty, 4 counts of false imprisonment, and 6 counts of cruelty to an adult dependent. And so I would love to know your thoughts on all of this for sure. It is a case that we've been following since day one. Perhaps some of you are aware that David and Louise's house was up for sale. There was a buyer that had come through in the first auction of the sale. However, they backed out within the allotted time frame to withdraw their bid from the house. It was later sold on February 2019 for $310,000. David now saying that he hopes the children forgive him. So David and Louise will both be serving 25 years to life in prison. David is 57 years old right now, and Louise is 50. And they have the, 13 children, a total of 14 felony charges that they ended up pleading guilty to out of, almost close to 100. So thankfully the situation is over with, and the children are sort of able to move on and start healing and, just really start building their own life, knowing that this chapter is sort of behind them. Some of the children, well, they aren't really children, right? They're adults. There's 6 of them that are, full-blown, full-fledged adults, yet they weren't necessarily given the proper tools and the proper chance at sort of life, in a sense, to build something healthy. So now with their support system in place, I'm sure that they have something like that with the hospitals and schools and the support groups that have come into play to help the Turpin kids. I believe is something that's going to be very, very, very crucial to their healthy, happy future lifestyle. So also stay tuned for a special announcement that I have a surprise for all of you. So we do need to make sure that I have everybody's information for the jewelry haul giveaway. I do have 2 people that I'm giving to. The third one has not yet contacted me to give me her address as far as the Canadian flag necklace lady. I can't remember her name right now. So please definitely hit me up with your mailing address so I can send you out the gifts, and stay tuned for our surprise later. Make sure you stay right till the end. You have no idea when I'm going to mention that surprise, and it probably won't be until the end. So I hope I see you there. If you enjoyed this video with me, folks, you can give it a like. I appreciate the support. The thumbs up is a great way to show me that you enjoyed watching the video update with me. And please tell me your thoughts in the comment section of the questions that I've asked. Stay tuned today. We will be doing our live show at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for me. That is 5 p.m. General GMT time for anybody who's going by YouTube time. And if you don't know what time that is, please Google it, because we don't obviously all know what zones we're in. So just hit up Google and do the conversion, and I'm sure we will see you later today. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you again for another true story with me, Sherry Weens. Bye for now.